Good morning, everyone. Welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to another Coffee Rant with Dano. Today, me and Jessica made the decision to leave Florida. We escaped the hurricane, and it looks like we made the right decision. It looks like it's going to be a big one. Looks like, not really sure, hopefully it's not. Hopefully, everybody's safe. Everybody's well prepared in Florida, as I know most Floridians are. I talked with a couple people down at Cabana Bay Resorts who actually live on the coastline of Florida, and they are very well prepared from what it sounds like. And I'll tell you what, I think we made the right decision. Thank you all. I know I put the video out earlier from Walmart, shopping in Walmart, but then I quickly put a post out because a lot of people were, curious what was going on and if we were getting out of town, and I put the community post up letting everybody know that we got out of town. It was the right decision. It looks like it's going to be a big one. And the thing is that what really sealed the deal for us was it was a beautiful day. It was sunny all the way up here to Tennessee. We're in Tennessee right now, and we're extremely tired. I've been driving. Me and Jessica traded off driving. We've been driving for the last 9 hours? Yeah, it's been rough. And if you're wondering about this right here, I guess a mosquito got me outside. So they're everywhere. Mosquitoes everywhere. Also, those little no-see-ums in Florida, they're everywhere too. But yeah, again, thank you all for all of your comments, thoughts, and prayers. We really appreciate it. And it was a beautiful day. And it was like, you know what? Let's just get out of here. It was going to be raining like crazy if we would have trailed behind the storm anyway. It's looking like it's going to spread out and drag torrential downpours all throughout Georgia as this comes through. It's going to even get as high up to Cincinnati. I mean, that's how far this thing is going to travel as far as rain goes. So, we made the decision to get out of there. And it felt right. It felt right because, like I said, the weather was absolutely gorgeous. We've had virtually no rain. This storm is hitting the path of our complete drive home. It is going to hit 75, Highway 75. Sorry, I'm exhausted. But and it's just going to trail up there. And it was like, it seemed like the better decision was to get out of there ahead of the storm a few days early. Also, today is Tuesday, September 24th. Is that right?
Yeah.
September 24th. Jess is about to fall asleep. We wanted to put this video out here for you guys. We're extremely tired. September 24th, 2024, Tuesday. And beautiful hotel here. We've actually stayed at this hotel before. This is the Holiday Inn Express in Ooltewah, Tennessee. And it is absolutely gorgeous. Very big room. Not going to do a room tour or anything like that. It's not going to be a very long video. Just want to sit and chat with you guys for a few minutes, talk about kind of what went on through our heads throughout this. And we may do another video on this when we get home. We're about 5 hours from home. We're about 10 miles north of the Georgia-Tennessee line. And we're glad we made it here. So, we're away from everything. We're going to be leaving here. Actually, probably as when you are watching this video, we will probably already be on our way home back to Cincinnati. There are a lot of people concerned. My mom is actually on a cruise right now, and she was really concerned about us, and a lot of other people. You guys were too, and we made the decision to go. And we said we would have stayed. It doesn't look like it was going to really hit Orlando. Like, if this would have happened like 2 or 3 days into our trip, we would have just stayed. Because, these hotels in Orlando, the Disney resorts and the Universal resorts are all built. It's like some of the safest places in the world to be in Florida for these hurricanes. They are built to withstand Category 5 hurricanes. I mean, they are solid, But because this was happening right as we're getting ready to leave, we were like, let's just go. We were able to get our money back from the hotel, which I did want to mention. The nicest manager of a hotel I've ever dealt with in my life. She was amazing. She was very nice. She didn't even hesitate. She said, "Oh yeah, you need to get home, get out of here if you're leaving on the day that it's coming. Just we'll work it all out." They worked it out. They showed me all the prices that I'm getting back. So we got those days back in our pay of stay. So that was awesome. But honestly, we were leaving anyway. We were going to leave anyway, whether we got that money back or not. We had made the decision. I could not sleep. I had trouble sleeping. I kept thinking about it, and Jessica kept thinking about it too. And we just made the decision this morning to take off. It was like, it was kind of a, we were probably going to do this anyway. We were talking about leaving Wednesday just to get that extra day. And we thought, well, nothing else, we'll just be driving, But if something happened, right? If there are evacuation orders or something like that, that is all that I could think of. And we were having like flashbacks of Hurricane Irma and that 28-hour drive that we got stuck in with no gas, no hotels, nowhere to even pull over. So we were kind of reliving that nightmare. And it was like we had to, it was, at that point, it was like a no-brainer. It was like, we got to get out of here. We'll be back at some point. And we had a great time. As most or all of you know, we got to spend time with all of our different family down there. And you guys know Jessica's mom and dad came down and celebrated their anniversary. We celebrated Jessica's birthday. We had a blast. There was no other reason to stay other than to just get a couple more days of... We were kind of curious to see how, because we did see a lot of people leaving and not many people showing up. So it was like, if they start to evacuate Florida in the northern parts, right, that's going to be really bad. Or it could be. It may not be. But again, that was the kind of deal with Hurricane Irma and all that, and the kind of nightmare that we were kind of reliving and thinking about. But it was good that we got out of there, and we are going to be heading back to Cincinnati early in the morning. It's crazy situation, and the more and more you watch the Weather Channel, the more and more they try to scare the crap out of you. And I think that's kind of, but it does look, I'll tell you right now, okay? I got up at about 3 in the morning, and I had trouble going back to sleep. And then I got up about 4:30, and I literally just sat outside and waited for coffee. Right, I wanted some of the free coffee. And anyway, sitting there, I kind of talked to somebody who was outside, and they were taking off too. And then I talked to another guy who said, not to worry about it. These hurricanes, they kind of, go back and forth. He lives in I over on the Gulf, and he said, sometimes it can get bad and you got to move inland a little bit, but, didn't really make a big deal out of it. And I was like, you know what, just having that conversation, I was like, I was pretty much ready to go. I was like, when Jessica wakes up, I let Jessica sleep until she got up. I wasn't going to get her up real early. We didn't end up leaving until about 10:30 this morning. We had to check out at 11 once we made the decision to go. And we made it from Orlando to Ottawa, Tennessee in about 8.5 hours. So about what it normally would be for us. Maybe 9, depending on traffic. Atlanta, it was bad. It was bad, I ain't gonna lie, but it wasn't as bad as it's been in the past. I know sometimes in Atlanta you'll be in like a complete standstill. At least it was moving. It was consistently moving. But when I really knew, I saw DeSantis go on TV this morning, and at that point I was like, people are going to take this and they're going to get out. They're going to start leaving. And it was like that was the final straw. I was like, people are going to listen to these early warnings and they're just going to get out. And since he started talking, I know that people were going to start moving, things around, and they probably will. Me personally, I'm predicting that a lot of people are probably going to move, at least hopefully, out of the path of the storm. And we didn't want to get caught up in that. So anyway, I will say this Holiday Inn Express coffee is pretty awesome. Pretty awesome. Probably shouldn't be drinking coffee this late. It is, what time is it? What time is it?
9:24.
9:24. Wow, that's hilarious. It's 9:24 on September 24, 9:24. Did you get that?
Yeah.
Jess is passing out. She's on her phone now. She's getting ready to go to sleep, guys. Again, thank you all so much. I wanted to put that community post out this morning. Jess had mentioned, to put it. I was going to put it in the video because a lot of people were coming in to watch the shopping video at Walmart. But Jess said make a community post so that everybody can see it right away, because there were a lot of people worried about us. And I like to think that we make pretty smart decisions. Thinking of staying though, we didn't really see the need to stay. We had already had a great trip and everything, and it was like I said, everything was kind of working in our favor. It was a beautiful day. We knew we had about a 9-10 hour drive ahead of us. We knew we weren't going to make it to Cincinnati, leaving at 10:30 at night. I was pretty gung-ho to make it all the way. And I may still have made it all the way, but I'd have been very tired. I was trying to make it to Corbin, Kentucky, which is about another couple hours from here. But either way, we'll get out there. It's supposed to be rain probably the whole way, but we're way ahead of the storm, so that's good. And yeah, we had to make a decision, guys. You guys really helped in making that decision. I know we had hundreds of comments of people just saying, get out of there, get out of there, get out of there. And we came to that decision that was the smartest one. Anyway, guys, I know it's a short video this morning. I may have something else out later for you. But like I said, by the time you guys are watching this, we're already on our way home. So, guys, thank you so much for everything, and have a great day.